What really happened behind closed doors? Who finally decided to break the silence after months of rumors, whispers, and hidden tensions? And why is this story suddenly shaking the celebrity world once again? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip. Before we dive deep into this explosive story, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Because what you're about to hear is not just another gossip headline. It is a dramatic chain of emotions, accusations, and unanswered questions that refuse to stay buried. The world of celebrity gossip has been hit by a brand new storm. A storm that has been quietly growing for months, only to explode when no one expected it. At the center of this controversy stand three familiar names: Demet Özdemir, Yaman, and Sara. But now, a fourth name has entered the scene, changing everything. Stephano Papa. Yes, the ex-husband of Sara has officially broken his silence, and according to sources close to him, this was not a decision made lightly. The statements, allegedly coming from Italy, spread across social media like wildfire and instantly became one of the most talked about topics in celebrity circles. What made this situation even more intense was the fact that Stephano Papa did not speak in vague terms. He did not hide behind metaphors. He pointed directly at Yaman, pushing an already turbulent story into an entirely new dimension. According to people close to Stephano Papa, he had promised himself to never speak publicly about the past. He wanted to avoid reopening old wounds. He wanted to protect everyone involved. But something changed. I was forced to break my silence. Those words alone sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. According to the allegations, Stephano Papa shared these powerful words with people close to him. Until now, I stayed silent because I didn't want to hurt anyone by bringing up the past. But when I saw Sara's feelings being mocked, when I saw her treated like a trophy, it became impossible for me to stay quiet. This statement alone was enough to ignite massive debates. The idea that Sara was allegedly being used rather than loved struck a nerve with many fans and commentators. But Stephano Papa did not stop there. He reportedly described Yaman's approach to Sara as brilliant but fleeting. According to his claims, Sara was placed at the center of a world full of promises. Promises of great love. Promises of a future. Promises of dreams that felt real at the time. And then, suddenly, everything collapsed. Sara was never someone who chased fame, Papa allegedly said. Her only mistake was opening her heart to the wrong man. Big words, big plans, big dreams. And then, all at once, a woman left behind. These words hit hard, very hard. Social media erupted almost instantly. Some users praised Stephano Papa for speaking up, calling him brave and honest. Others accused him of acting out of resentment, suggesting his words were driven by revenge rather than concern. But one thing became clear very quickly. This was no longer just a rumor. This was a full-scale public controversy. And then came the silence. All eyes turned to Yaman. Fans, journalists, and gossip pages waited for a response. But none came. According to information leaked from his inner circle, Yaman reportedly does not want this situation to grow any bigger. He allegedly believes this matter should remain within the boundaries of private life. However, Stephano Papa's words made that nearly impossible. In gossip circles, rumors began to circulate that even Yaman's family was disturbed by these statements. The tension was no longer limited to social media. It was spreading into real life. One of Stephano Papa's most talked about claims was also the most emotional. The only innocent person in this story is Sara, he reportedly said. Everyone is trying to protect their image, their career, their past. But Sara just wanted to love. This sentence alone was shared thousands of times. Fan groups close to Sara amplified the message, And soon, the hashtag Sara is not alone began trending across platforms. But the story did not end there. Even though Stephano Papa did not directly mention Demet Özdemir in his statements, gossip journalists quickly picked up on the subtext. According to several commentators, Papa was subtly implying that Yaman's past relationships may have complicated his relationship with Sara from the very beginning. One cannot build a healthy new relationship without facing the past. This line, allegedly spoken by Papa, was interpreted by many as an indirect reference to Demet Özdemir. Whether intentional or not, it added fuel to an already blazing fire. Social media became sharply divided. One side defended Yaman, arguing that a celebrity's private life should not be dragged through public judgment. The other side insisted that Stephano Papa had spoken late, but rightly. Gossip magazines, television programs, and social media influencers debated every single word all day long. Every sentence was dissected. Every pause analyzed. Toward the end of his alleged statement, Stephano Papa reportedly touched on an especially emotional point. "I am not Sara's husband anymore," he said, "but I am a responsible man. I cannot stay indifferent to the mistreatment of a woman I once shared my life with. Fame does not give anyone the right to play with people's hearts." These words were widely interpreted as a moral stance rather than a personal attack. To many, it sounded less like revenge and more like a line drawn in the sand. So, what happens next? According to whispers in the entertainment world, this story is far from over. Sources claim that both Yaman and Sara Bluma may release further statements in the coming days. There is especially intense curiosity about how Sara herself will respond to these powerful words spoken on her behalf. One magazine editor summed it up perfectly with his comment: "This is no longer just a love story. It is a clash of ego, past, fame, and wounded pride." And now, the final question remains: what is the truth? It is still unclear which parts of this story are facts and which are interpretations shaped by emotion and perspective. But one thing is absolutely certain. The story surrounding this trio has become one of the most talked about controversies in the world of celebrity gossip. And judging by the reactions, it will continue to dominate headlines for a long time. This was Magazine News and Gossip. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us grow, reach new viewers, and bring you the stories everyone is talking about. We love you all. See you in the next video.